Now we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if we refer to our analysis, when the price drop, we mentioned if we get any correction, we can look for down. One more, the down move, this is what we get. And when the price was here, we mentioned whatever we have here, we can expect to get one more. And as we can see, the price drop, but haven't broke this low. Okay, now we want to see whether this one can be relative to this. And as we can see, we have internal correction, and this one turned to internal correction because any continuation with the breakout of this, then we can expect this two as a running flat for continuation. Okay, in this case, we move to forward chart. This is what we're looking for. All right, we want to see, as I mentioned, based on 1 hour chart, we want to put this one in relative to this as a running flat for continuation. And now we can see this is a correction. Can we expect the price, if the, we expecting the price to drop and at least retest test this trend line, then from there any reversal we will be more interested, because we have seen this kind of the move in other charts. Okay, and if this is if we get the price drop, any reversal, as I mentioned, we look for, and we can expect the price to break and continue, to continue and break the top. With the top I'm mentioning is 0.064. Okay, now we want to see whether this correction can give us one more drop. Then from there, as I mentioned, we can look for buy. All right, but we have to see when the price comes in this trend line, we need to see whether there is a breakout or not. If there is a breakout, maybe whatever we get here will be deeper as what we expected. Still, there is a possibility, as long as this down move have this down move haven't broke this low. When I'm talking about the low is 0.044, still we can look for, still we can put this one in relative to this for running flat. Okay, now the thing is, if we move to 1 hour chart, as I mentioned, if there is a continuation with the price to break this low, with the price to drop, we break this low, we can expect the price, the first thing we're expecting the price to drop to 0.0535 or even tag the trend line. Then any reversal we can look, from there we can look for buy. But if there is a breakout of the trend line, it depends where we get. If this one we are a bit corrective, maybe somewhere around this one or somewhere around here. It depends how corrective will be this. But if there is a breakout of the trend line, the first things we need to look for is 0.0518, and the another one is 0.049. Okay, that's mean if there is a breakout, still we can expect the price to retest, the drop to this level. Okay, by the way, what we want the price to drop near to the trend line. Then from there we see whether we can get the reversal. If we get, we look for buy. If not, we see there is a breakout, still we can expect the price to drop to 0.049 before we get a reversal. But mostly we're looking at this trend line, because of what we expect the price tag, the price to drop to the trend line. Then from there is reverse. We don't want to get the breakout, because if there is a breakout and even the price drops some more beyond this low, then maybe we have the different, we have to look at the structure differently. Okay, anyway, we don't have any trade setup. The only thing is we want a price at least drop to this level or break this low. Then from there any reversal we look for buy. And if I move to 15-minute, the way it's moving is really corrective. How about if the price with the way it doesn't drop and doesn't break this low, how we can look for trade if there is price start to reverse from here? Usually the first things, as a typical, we look for any sharp move with a flag, then we take the trade if we get any sharp move with the flag. And we prefer the flag to be above this top, above the top. Well, where is above the top? We're talking about 0.0588. Okay, 0.0588. If this mean if we get any sharp move with a correction flag above this one without breakout this line, this low, then we can look for trade. And having entry above this can be another option, but is really risky. That's mean having entry above 0.0588. Okay, in case the price continue from here. But how about if the price sharply move tag and reverse? Because at that time we will have more complex correction. Okay, that's why it's the best is if there is a reversal from here, we wait for the breakout and get a correction. Then from there we look for trade. All right, but the best things is what we're looking for. We want the price to drop some more, because we looking at this structure, I mean this move we will putting similar to what we have here. That's why if this one drops some more, it can give us better confirmation for the reversal. And the one is, I mean, if we get, mostly we can expect the price to break the top, which is 0.064. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup. The only thing is we will see whether we can get the breakout of this low or not. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I get any update, I will share. Thanks.